Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of Upthesko. I got my boys with me. Got my boy Los. Got my boy Chad. And we're finna talk some boxing, man. First thing I want to mention is this little Twitter beef that I saw the other day with Shakur Stevenson and one of Floyd Mayweather's prospects. I forgot his name.
John Ingram.
John Ingram.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess Shakur people went in there. Shakur went with his people, with his camp. They got into a little sparring match, and John Ingram actually dropped his boy. And some people are claiming he knocked him out. Some people saying it was just a knockdown, and then his boy started giving him hands for the rest of the spar. But you know, it's just a lot of Twitter beef. It's just a lot of going back and forth. I feel like Shakur should be locked into his next fight, man. I don't really care too much for the back and forth. I feel like Shakur has done a lot of talking so far. I feel like he's starting to build kind of a name just literally by always staying in the media and just basically talking shit. Yeah, he's talking trash to everybody. He's on a different. They can't see boxing is a whole nother skill. So at this point, I don't really care too much for the Twitter antics. I kind of just want to see him box. I wish the videos I've seen of him were of him in the gym. I want to see him more focused. But he does have a fight coming up in less than about 2 weeks. It's about 2 weeks out. It's Thursday, November 26th, I believe, or October 26th.
Nah, it's November.
No, November.
It's like November 16th.
Yeah, it's in the middle of November on a Thursday. So that's when he's fight. That's the day. That's the fight I want to see him lock in and worry about, because he doesn't have an easy task, bro. He's gonna be fighting Dos Santos, another southpaw, hard hitting southpaw. So yeah, I kind of want to get into that. So let's talk,
bro. Honestly, the court got to do what it got to do. Honestly, I feel like the Twitter beef is his personality. He never really liked people calling him out or saying anything, about his people and stuff like that. So I get it, but like I kind of agree with that. I kind of would rather him just completely lock in on De Los Santos, bro, because De Los Santos we don't know what this guy is, bro. The more this fight comes, the more I keep thinking I don't know what's gonna happen, because he's a loose cannon, bro. I look at these fights he's not supposed to win. People keep forgetting who Rayo Valenzuela was supposed to be. Rayo Valenzuela made a name by knocking out Teofimo Lopez, the number one fighter at 140 right now, in a lot of people's books, twice in sparring. Rayo was not supposed to lose to Rayo was supposed to be another rising prospect, and this guy went in there and packed him up, basically. Yeah, Rayo dropped him but that shows you Rayo's level. Rayo is supposed to be like that. So
and
like the closer
Rayo dropped him after Dos Santos smelled a little bit of blood and he got kind of reckless. He kind of started letting his punches go and got caught.
Yeah, Rayo's like, Rayo can box, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say Rayo is gonna be a top 10 fighter in the world, you know what I'm saying? But Rayo can box. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's no slouch. If Rayo and Shakur himself would have fought, that would have been a mega fight. You know what I'm saying? Not a mega fight, but that would have been a great fight. But like I said, the closer this fight gets, man, the closer I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'd rather see Shakur just completely lock in, and man, I know he keeps, every time he talks about Eduardo Santos, he talks like he studied this dude well. He's like, nah, he a good fighter. He got this, he got that. Because, a lot of people don't do their homework. I know he's done his homework. And he even said, oh, he got a brother that's good, this and this and that. So he's doing a deep dive on this guy, because I didn't even know the dude had a brother. And he said his brother's good as well. So Shakur's really doing a deep dive on him. You know what I'm saying? But I think another thing that makes me nervous about this fight is the fact that this is Shakur's second fight at 135, but it's his first fight at 135 with somebody with this type of power mixed with unknown skill that we keep hearing about people who sparred him before. The other day I was watching a video, I forgot it was like a heavyweight prospect's name, but the heavyweight said that this guy was punching. You know what I'm saying? That this guy has some pop on him. So if a heavyweight is saying that, if Richardson Hitchens is saying that Richardson Hitchens fights at 140 and he got a little good, he's good, he got good boxing IQ and he can feel his punches. I'm a little worried about if he can sneak in one of those lucky punches on Shakur. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, Shakur. The thing is, Shakur's defense is proven to be elite. I know Shakur's seen hard hitters. I know Shakur's seen southpaws. Shakur actually claims he likes fighting southpaws. So, I don't know. It's just It's an interesting fight because it is unknown
The
skill.
last man to beat him was a southpaw.
Oh, Dos Santos.
Nah, Shakur.
Oh yeah, Burford in the Olympics.
Yeah, Robesi.
But I don't know. Like I said, he claims he likes fighting southpaws. But this is the interesting fight because again, it is unknown skill. We know he got the power, so it just kind of at the end of the
No,
day,
but
I feel like it'll come down to can he can he can he find a way to get to Shakur? Like yeah, I guess if you could touch him, anybody can beat him. But how is he gonna touch him?
yeah, the only thing about that is the more weight classes you go up, the easier it gets for people to touch you. Like all this, the distance control, this and this and that. Yeah, it's easy. I'm not gonna say it's easy because his distance control to me is the best in boxing, regardless of what weight class it is. But it's not the same you fighting Oscar Valdez and getting into that range and getting throwing those southpaw punches and slipping those punches by a hair. You know what I'm saying? Because he can get it. He has the reach advantage. But with De Los Santos and these other 135ers, they're gonna start being taller. They're gonna start having the longer reach advantage. So you're gonna see a much unless we see a new side of him, like we said, that he might himself might have more power. He himself might have a meaner streak at 135 and can take hits and is willing to take some hits. Because at 135 with the longer range and the bigger fighters, and they're gonna be able to take his punches well. I feel like we're gonna see Shakur have to step it up another gear to be able to beat these other guys because that's what the greats do when they go up in weight classes multiple. You're gonna have to step it up another gear because yeah, they might not be on your level skill wise, but the weight advantages and the height advantage up for that.
No, I agree. I feel like the fact that he's a southpaw and he's a bigger guy is going to give him problems. I think he's going to have problems control distance because of that. And the thing is, he's a fast guy. He's going to be he's going to be a battle of fast hands, bro. I don't know if Shakur can keep up with that, Because again, Edwin is not explosive, so he's going to get hit, bro. There's no way in my mind that Shakur's going to come out this fight unscathed.
I mean, if I'm being honest, what I'm really expecting for the most part, I don't expect Dos Santos to land many clean shots. I'm really more expecting him maybe land a couple body shots trying to cut off the ring. But
I mean,
I
but
don't
do we what do we really think? What do we really think Shakur is? We think Shakur is a top 8 fighter in the world, top 10 fighter in the world. If he really is that, I feel like
I feel like he shouldn't get touched.
not shouldn't get touched, but I feel like he has
He
to step
shouldn't.
it into another gear this fight that I think a lot of people are not realizing because of how underrated Edwin De Los Santos is and how unknown he is because he wasn't built up well coming up. He didn't have a big amateur pedigree. He wasn't really built up. He's unknown. So I feel like if Shakur comes and beats this guy flawlessly, it should not go unnoticed, bro. Because that means he stepped it up to a whole nother gear, bro. And he's gonna be ready for it. Like if he can take care of De Los Santos well and easy, it's gonna be a problem for anybody at 135.
But he's going to beat the narrative that it's expected.
He's a nobody. He was supposed to beat him.
Yeah, for sure. Which is exactly why PBC allowed it.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like for Dos Santos to get some respect, he's gonna have to really earn it. I feel like Dos Santos is gonna have to make it a tough fight. or just try to go out there and win. That's the only way people are really gonna respect him. I feel like if
I feel like Shakur is the one that's gonna have to earn Dos Santos' respect. What's gonna stop Dos Santos from jumping on him?
Yeah.
He gonna have to hit him with something. He gonna have to tell he gonna have to not even that, because it's, you know what I'm saying, like, not hit him with something, but because at the end of the day, people could say, oh, he pillow fist, or he don't hit that hard, or, man, you know what I'm saying, but straight through his punches, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason why he keep winning. There's a reason why he keep him at bay with it. But coming up a weight division, now he's really gonna have to earn some more respect. He's really gonna have to show this big guy, yo, I may be
I
coming
feel
up a
like
weight class, but you can't just come in here. Because if
But
he feels like Shakur has no way of, it's gonna be Shakur. I think it's gonna be one of a real defensive type of fight for Shakur.
I feel like
then I go to my next. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I feel like I feel like Shakur has. I feel like the fact that they're both southpaws gives Shakur a major advantage, in my opinion. I feel like it'll even it's in term just because in terms of who Shakur really is. This isn't an Olympian boxer, you know. When it comes to footwork, I don't feel like, yeah, they're saying Dos Santos' skill is good and it shouldn't be slept on, but are they saying that it's elite? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
does he have?
some people saying that it could be elite. The way that they talk about when he spars, that it could be right there, and the fact that even if it's not elite, even if it's, let's say,
He has the power.
yeah, let's say it's not all right, but let's say he's good, like he's a good boxer, but he got that power, you know what I'm saying, like, and he got the size advantage. So it's like
Yeah,
it's
but I
still
feel
a
like
mountain you
I
got to
feel like
climb when it comes to that
I feel
saying. But
I feel,
Shakur is
I
just
feel,
supremely skilled. You know what I'm saying? So Shakur can
I
win a
feel like
boring fight, bro. He can
I
win a
feel like
12
Shakur.
round snooze fest.
I feel like Shakur is skilled. I don't feel like it's gonna be a snooze fest. I honestly feel like Shakur is gonna be teeing off on Dos Santos, simply because Shakur is a righty fighting southpaw. That right hand is his power hand. So I feel like he's gonna set him up with jabs, and then just keep hitting him with those hooks. Like, they're both gonna be leaning toward each other. They both have that southpaw stance. So I feel like whoever can control the feet, whoever can just, well, not really
But
whoever. It's
we
just,
know who's gonna control.
I feel like Shakur's gonna do it. I feel like
Bro.
but that's how I feel like the fight's
The
gonna go.
thing about this,
So
boy,
my
I
question
don't think.
is, well,
Go ahead, Los.
so my question is, yeah, I agree that Shakur's gonna control the feet. You know, it's Shakur. But do you see Shakur hurting De Los Santos realistically?
I see Flash
Like,
knockdown.
Yeah,
It's all about angles.
I can for sure see Shakur, um, catching him slipping and catching him between punches. You know, these bigger weight classes. You know, the fighters are they're stronger. They're more dangerous. But I feel like he definitely has the speed advantage, and I feel like his reflexes are also supreme. So I feel like Shakur can really catch him between some punches and maybe catch him off guard. You know, get a little flash knockdown, or he can get a little extra pop. He can set off some punches and maybe just land something, and maybe just be able to maybe hit him to where it knocks his equilibrium out.
so going
I
into,
think there's
go ahead.
definitely a chance. There's definitely a chance of Shakur hurting him, because Shakur's not really pillow fist, but it's just that we know so little about this guy. And I know Rayo punches harder than Shakur. Like, that's not saying that Rayo can beat Shakur, or that Rayo is better than Shakur, but when it comes to punching power, that's literally what Rayo does. You know what I'm saying? So him being knocked down by Rayo doesn't really tell me anything about if Shakur can hurt him, but it's always the punch that you don't see. So I wouldn't be surprised if Shakur can knock him down a couple times, actually. Because if I see Shakur zone on him and get his timing down, then at that point, nothing will surprise me, because this guy throws at punches at every angle. He got footwork. He got everything. He knows how to set traps. He knows how to make you walk into things. So Shakur can definitely hurt him. But if we talking about what's most likely to happen, 12 round decision.
So this goes back to my thing. Okay, there's been a lot of talk about this fight. A guy who sparred them both said it was a 50-50 fight. I don't want to say his name, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Hitchinson.
Yeah, Hitchens. Yeah.
Yeah, but look, he said it. He said it was a 50-50 fight. Y'all agree with that? Yes or no?
I mean,
At first I didn't agree with it. Like I didn't agree with it because I had it as a when it was first announced, I had it as like a 70-30 fight. But the deeper I got into it, the more films I watched on him, and once Hitchens said that, knowing who Hitchens is in the camp of Shakur, knowing how many times they sparred, and knowing his IQ of boxing, if his opinion kind of mattered, his opinion kind of altered my vision on. That was the first time that I kind of looked at the fight kind of differently. Cause I was already thinking about it like, yo, this is a dangerous fight. As soon as it was announced, I'm like, yo, this is a more dangerous fight to me than Frank Martin, with less on the table. Cause nobody knows this guy at all. So I was thinking, I'm like, yo, this is a dangerous fight off rip. But once Richardson Hitchens said that, I was like, wait a minute. So there's really something unknown about this guy that we're not seeing, because everybody who sees his highlights are like, wait a minute, but he don't look like he can beat Shakur just straight off highlights. So what is he showing people in sparring? Is he dropping these people? Is he showing some type of angles and footwork? Are his punches really hurting? So there's this element of unknown built up under this Shakur fight that is the perfect underdog story. That if it happens, it's almost like, wow, it's written. It's literally like it's literally written.
So, okay, so a lot of people, so you can look at it both ways. You can see it as a honest take on that, or you can see a way of him trying to promote the fight and be like, oh, it's a dangerous fight. For you know what I'm saying? Like a 50-50 fight. You don't know a way of promoting the fight. You know? So it's two different ways you see it.
I feel like at first I was shocked. I was like, there's got to be some type of publicity stunt.
Yeah,
But then
that's
he's close to Shakur. I feel like he gave his honest opinion, even though I don't necessarily think the fight is 50-50, but maybe there is something that he saw in there while sparring him that kind of surprised him. That kind of gave him that kind of gave Dos Santos that got that respect from him.
I honestly
Cause
think the term 50-50 is loosely used in boxing. Like, cause niggas will be like, oh, it's 50-50 lean and Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't 50-50 then. Like that's something else. That's 51-49 something. Like,
yeah,
but they be saying they be like, oh, it's 50-50, but I'm leaning Shakur. Like,
you're
Like,
not 50-50,
but
nigga.
what they really trying to say is that they wouldn't be surprised if the other guy wins. That's what they're trying to say. They're really trying to say, oh, I got Shakur winning, but don't be surprised if this guy wins. Which is because once you say in once you get into like the 70-30 ranges, you're getting into like if these guys
Yeah.
fought this is gonna be a masterclass 7 times out of 10 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we don't like. I don't know. I don't feel like honestly and truly it's a 50-50 fight, but I feel like me not knowing what this guy really is, him going on a deep dive, seeing that since he's all from the Dominican Republic, he wasn't able to really have an extensive amateur career, and he's still getting better. He's still young. He's younger than Shakur. He's 23 years old, so he's still building his career. He might be still getting better. This is his first weight class at 135, so he might be at like 147 pounds when he finishes his career. So it's a lot of elements that, you know, it's easy. If let's say he does pull off an upset, and then you go look at his record. Wait a minute, he got 16 fights, 15 knockouts. Wait a minute, it's his first weight class. Wait a minute, we didn't know much about him, and then it start making sense after facts. You know what I'm saying? So
So what are you trying to say? Do you see like a 60-40?
I think he's basically saying it's not 50-50 for real, or it
like
shouldn't
it's
be
not really
50-50.
50-50. Like it's really not.
Yeah,
Honestly, like honestly, Shakur is supposed to beat him. Like if
yeah,
everything
he's
goes right,
supposed to.
Shakur's supposed to beat him. But this guy has everything to pull off an upset. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. So give your percentage wise. I really want to hear 60-40
60-40.
then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. How about you, Scoop?
I got to fight 60-40.
Yeah. Because again, he do have the tool. I got the way I see it, he has the tools, but he's gonna have to dig deep for that fight, and I wouldn't be surprised if bro gets dropped, man. To be honest.
But everybody's saying the IQ. Does he have the IQ to make this a fight? Because it's not always about, oh, how can you, like, when people be like, he got to make this a dog fight. It's not just going there and jumping on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get caught. It's having the IQ to knowing how to cut the ring off, how to make this guy feel like he needs to fight you, and not just be able to just keep that distance and jab you the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? Most people that sparred both of them are saying he's not just going to be able to jab his way out to a win. So that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting. He's not just gonna be able to jab himself to a win or to keep his distance his way to a win or just make this. It's not gonna be an easy night at all. He's gonna and the contrary. Everybody's saying he's gonna have to step it up. Shakur's gonna have to step it up. When we already seen this guy be elite of the elite, he's gonna. Some people think he's gonna have to step it up to another gear to beat this guy. So it's interesting, man. Like it's the closer this fight, the more interesting it gets, and I feel like it's not getting the hype it deserves.
Yeah, because again, Los Santos had nobody. Bro, you gotta understand though, Shakur just got his name like there's probably a few, I think, years.
Not really, bro. Shakur,
like
the thing about Shakur, people want to say he got no name because they want to ice him out, bro. This man, it's no way that the number one boxer in America has no name. You cannot tell me that the number one, the guy that was chosen to represent America since he was a kid has no name in the world of boxing. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, but I'm saying in the world of boxing, but I'm saying when it really matters, I'm be honest, casuals need to pay as the ones who pay bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the popularity-wise standpoint,
I mean, yeah. But he also shouldn't be treated like a nobody because there's some people who not even known by regular boxing fans.
Yeah, I didn't know who Dos Santos was. I didn't know who Dos Santos was before this fight got announced.
I found out Los Santos when he fought Rayo.
Yeah.
That's when he was a late replacement for Rayo. I didn't know him before Rayo.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. He surprised me, bro.
I was shocked.
Everybody was shocked. It was a big upset. Hey,
I was shocked,
tell, man.
I didn't. But he was throwing straight bombs, bro. He was throwing straight bombs. Like, bro, if he go out there and he throwing straight bombs, Shakur's gonna have to.
I feel like if he go out there, throwing bombs, Shakur is gonna pick him apart. I feel like the fact that he has that threat of being skilled is the only thing that makes it interesting. I feel like if he's gonna come out there and be a power hitter, I feel like that's nothing Shakur's never dealt with.
Yeah, no. I doubt he don't got that Mexican style that he's just gonna load up on punches. But I'm saying bombs, as in everything he throws is with mean intentions.
Everything dangerous.
Yeah.
23 minutes. And Shakur got no power.
So put hand fuck, bitch.
Shakur for sure, man. I think he in for it when it comes to this one. I'm glad that it's for a belt. I'm glad that he's being reimbursed for taking out one of the dark horses of the division because nobody wanted to fight this guy either. Like, nobody even brought this guy name up. He's been there for everybody. Why? How is he getting a title shot when there's so many names ahead of him? Frank Martin, Isaac Cruz, all these people ducking Shakur, but and now they throwing and he was there too. Nobody obviously, bro. Nobody wanted, like, Isaac Cruz wouldn't take this fight. Frank Martin wouldn't take this fight versus Edwin De Los Santos. Gervonta Davis wouldn't take this fight versus Edwin De Los Santos because it's not worth it. But at least they giving Shakur a belt. At least that's the at least, bro.
Yeah, because he went to
because how the hell a PBC fighter end up on Top Rank, bro?
Yeah, I'm saying they thought he was nothing, big. They expect this from him, bro.
Nah, they sent over a hitman.
Yeah, they're looking for hitman, bro. They send this assassin Shakur away.
See if he can grab a belt. See if he can grab a belt easily. Bring it back to PBC. Bring it back home and let Gervonta take it.
Yeah.
You know how it is, bro. Nah, but I got Shakur. I think we call it for this fight, but this is probably his hardest challenge as well. Everybody saying
Yeah.
he's better. Everybody saying everybody like, oh, but why people keep saying he better than Frank Martin? He better than Frank Martin. We don't know this guy. We don't know this guy, bro. This guy's been in the gym. He's been sparring people.
One thing I
I know him
have
for a little
heard,
bit, but now,
one thing I have heard is that his gas tank is supposedly questionable. They've been saying that he's been doing 15 round sparring sessions, or he's been training them 15 rounds. But they're saying that in fights he's shown that that he might gas out, and that's something
yeah,
that we haven't seen Shakur gas out at all. Shakur will do what he does all 12 rounds, and he doesn't slow down at all.
yeah,
So
facts.
I feel like if the conditioning issue, if there is a conditioning issue,
Oh
and
yeah,
Dos Santos
if there's
does
a
slow
conditioning issue,
and
then
Dos
we
Santos does slow down, I would not be surprised if Shakur wins by a stoppage.
yeah, fatigue take over for sure.
I would
But
not be surprised if Shakur wins by a stoppage
yeah, that's the thing.
at all.
We don't know nothing. We got to see about this guy, man. Like this guy, he gonna prove everything. He gonna prove everything. He can be one of the best. I mean, he got an L on his record, but like I said, he's young, so
Yeah, it don't really matter,
he,
to be honest.
yeah, he's not the perfect fighter, bro. But it's just the fact that he's bigger and he got power. He has real power, so that's always
It's
dangerous.
styles, man. Style makes fights.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got. When we talk about awkward style, he got an awkward style. Like
No, he got to start. He got to start that gives him a chance.
Yeah,
Like
I can't
he
see.
got a real chance.
Shakur just can't lose this, bro. He can't, bro. I got. He's gonna be gonna look better, big, when Navarrete bump his ass. I got Navarrete winning that, big.
nigga Navarrete on the undercard, he got himself a hard fight too, bro,
Yeah, for
against the
sure too.
Brazilian.
Yeah, for sure, but that's another time, bro.
Nah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
That's a
so I'm
stack.
saying
That's a stack card, bro.
he better not lose, bro. I want Navarrete to see his ass.
After that, when Shakur wins, Devin still has all the other three belts. So I
He
feel
gonna
like
vacate
Devin's
that.
holding that for Tank. Honestly, I feel like Devin would rather fight Tank than Shakur because these people are really trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like Devin's really scared to fight anybody. But I feel like he kept all those belts at 135 to be able to come back and probably have a mega fight with Tank. But if Shakur has one of those belts, I feel like he's in good position to fight the winner of that, or maybe fight maybe like
But
a
he,
Lomachenko Kambosos winner, maybe.
but he didn't even said it. If they fight, bro, they fight at 140.
Who would Tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. Nah, but I'm
So
saying
yeah, I
in
don't.
Shakur's standpoint, like where does he go after this fight after just getting one belt? Now, if all the other belts are vacant, that would probably be the worst case scenario for Shakur having to go
Yep.
to through
Because
through all
now he's
these.
gonna have to go. Yeah, now he's gonna have to go
Yeah,
belt
he's
for
gonna
belt.
have to fight all these giants now instead. This is his third weight class already, so it's dangerous. Like the only person, like other person who's done that is Canelo, going through all these giants one by one at like a third or fourth weight class. Canelo, like what I'm saying, most people when they go up a weight class, they try to get a belt quick or try to what I'm saying, get the big fights quick, not go through all these giants. So if to become undisputed, if he really wants to become undisputed, but if he just wants to pick up a belt, move on to another weight class and try to find the best type of. I feel like 135 is going to be Shakur's division for like at least 5-6 years. Honestly, I don't see him moving up to a
Yeah,
12 weight class.
I think he'll at least unify at 135. I don't know if all the belts get scattered. I don't know if he tries to go undisputed, but I feel like for sure he's gonna at least unify
Yeah,
before he goes to 140.
yeah, facts. No, yeah, man. This I got I, this is a good opportunity for Shakur to get another his third weight class, his third belt at a third weight class. So
Yeah, further cement him in that pound for pound list.
yeah,
He'll probably go up in the pound for pound list after that. Right
for
now they have
sure.
him. Right now, I'd say most people have him between that 5 to 10, or realistically more of like that 8 through 10. I feel like this will really push him to like that 7, 6 range for most
Yeah,
people's pound for pound.
yeah, for sure. I would most definitely. You know me, I got him in my top five already. Just
Yeah,
because he's already moved up three weight classes, about to be. He's already a two division champ, unified at 130. So This
Yeah,
is a big opportunity for him to break out. And he's already talking a lot of smack. He's already talking a lot of smack. He's talking a lot of trash. So now he got to back it up.
Right, you guys.
Yep, let's go, baby.
Let's go.